Everybody, what's up? Devin here. Today is December 30th, 2016. So coming up in the new year. Right now I'm 4 months on testosterone at the 115 milliliters weekly testosterone intake intramuscular injectable. It's pretty awesome. That was after being off of testosterone for 2 years, which was not very fun. So 4 months on T. It's going pretty awesome. My hair, for the most part, just overall hair growth is insane compared to the first time I was on testosterone. My hair on the head is actually extremely coarse compared to the prior. I don't know if that's necessarily because of just winter and everything's generally getting drier, or if it's hormonal compositional changes in my head. But it's never been this dry before, and I've been using about a squirt extra fucking conditioner. So I've been trying, but my hair is still dry as fuck. The other growing changes of actual hair. So I just shaved yesterday. Probably not the best idea, but I did because I was just getting too scruffy. I have an extremely amount of thick growth just underneath the chin. I mean, this is getting very nice. It's filling in great. Personally, I'm just saying. My sideburns are also doing awesome, but they generally always have. They've been the only thing that's actually really stayed. I'm still working on getting the actual jawline and some cheek, and I have no mustache in any way, shape, or form. Like, very, very baby light hairs, if that. So maybe I just wasn't meant to have a stash. I'm okay with that. Anyhow, the other places where hair grows, where it's fast and not necessarily so fun. Your genital region is like extremely quick, which makes going through the work week extremely annoying. Maybe TMI, so if you don't want to listen, you might want to turn it off. If you happen to shave certain areas because you don't necessarily like the way of hair and where it feels in all of its places, you shave, and eventually hair has to grow back. Well, so if hair is growing extremely quick compared to anything you've ever dealt with before, it's like there's a lot more irritation, and so it feels like you need to itch there more often because it's irritated because there's a lot more hair growth. Yeah, needless to say, I'm really kind of sick of finding my hand just down my pants itching because it's a habit, because it itches and it's just an itch to itch versus, yo, that's probably not where you want your pants right about, meow. So anyhow, unwanted extra hair growth with rapid speeds, I'll deal with it. Anyhow. Oh, bonus features. So, with the hair growth, I'm getting pretty good chest growth and stomach growth. But there is some hairs growing on my back. Not very much, thank God, but I've never really had very much hair growth in those areas to begin with. And if so, it was very light. But, I mean, my chest is definitely thickening up. I don't know if you'd be able to really tell with that. Maybe. Either way, I haven't shaved that since I've started testosterone this second time. So, that's like 4 months of solid hair growth. I don't know. Maybe I'll measure it sometime. We'll figure it out. Either way, I mean, I'm getting stomach hair too, so I have a treasure trail. I'm just trying to measure how much it's grown and how much I don't want to see it ever. But apparently I'm going to be a fairly furry human being. So unless I want to shave often, I will either have to just get used to being furry. Oh, the muscular changes since being on testosterone. I don't know if you can tell. I can probably tell because I stare at myself just a little bit. My face has definitely gotten a little bit wider, just in general, with a more defined jawline, which is also kind of, I may have been losing some weight. Not necessarily intentional, but it happened and I'm okay for it. But the overall shift with the testosterone in the body and just tweaking my awesomeness to make me more manly. Where's it going? I totally lost my train of thought. Anyhow, as I was saying, so with the extra testosterone being in my system, being all awesome and making me more manly in general because it's fantastic, I just pass a lot more, which is fantastic because it's not like I didn't pass before. It's just, I mean, I was still a fairly pretty, feminized boy for all purposes. I mean, I was definitely not as masculine as I am today, but that's coming with time. I definitely think that being on the 115 milliliters weekly is definitely helping out with that, because I definitely have seen a change in my muscle mass overall. I'm just gonna take a shirt off now. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you guys. I deleted my last video that I made totally accidentally. It was basically saying, hey, surprise. So I'm having third revision on the 23rd of December. So I'm about a week post-op. So I'm sorry you can't see my nipples, but they're smaller, and hopefully soon. But I mean, he did take away some of the extra skin. I'm overall very happy. In general, I just wanted him to shape them more circular instead of less oval. And I wanted him to just make the overall size of the areolas smaller. But since he was already cutting me open, he offered me the chance to actually remove some of the excess skin as well by cutting out a little donut. So I think it looks pretty fucking sweet, personally. I'm impressed. But anyhow, I'm getting off topic. Alright, so the overall muscle differences that I've noticed are definitely like in the biceps. Like, I mean, it could be because I've been working at 5/8 inch wire at work, so I mean, I have been using, I don't know, well, more muscles than normal, but I mean, in general, if you were to check out some of my videos from 4 months ago, I definitely didn't look this good, and I definitely wasn't this muscular, and I definitely wasn't this hairy. So, hoorah to being on the T train. Oh, the other thing with being awesome muscles, I've always had pretty darn good legs and butt. Like, out of my defined features, those have already been pretty nice. Defined, muscular, but now they're even more toned, which I like because then it's just less bulk. They've slimmed down a bit. It's just nice. And they're still muscular as fuck, which I also like. Not everybody wants to be muscular. I happen to want to be muscular. It kind of means that, well, I'm not a wimp. If I'm gonna be 5'2" and be a dude, I kind of have to have something going for me. But that's just me. Anyhow, everybody do you. Alright, so as I was saying with the changes with being on testosterone, the muscular changes, with everything going on with the face and the pores, just everything as a whole of being on testosterone for 4 months is fantastic. But I mean, I've been trying to pay attention more to the actual changes that have been going on with me, just to make sure that I'm not taking for granted or missing something along the way, and I realize it 8 months down the line. Hey, that changed eventually somewhere. I don't know where. But what I've just noticed, I think it was like 3 days ago in the mirror, I was just like, I just look a lot more masculine. I mean, not now that I'm looking at myself in that thing, but when I looked at myself in the mirror, I was like, I actually look masculine. Like, full on, like, you look like a dude. Like, facial hair, everything. It was just, I don't know, a very good feeling persona that was reflected back in me in the mirror. And I think that people that I've been working with have also been noticing that as well, because, I don't know, I think I see more respect coming from them, more interaction, and just, they know that I know what I'm doing, and I don't have to act like I'm 12 years old because I look like I'm pubescent and not know what I'm doing. I can actually feel confident in my role and not necessarily be concerned if they're thinking about my gender. Because that's the other thing. I currently work in a facility where it's me and like 22 other guys. And none of them know that I'm trans except for one guy in the HR department who's not going to say a word to anybody because I look like a dude and all of us use the dude's restroom. There's no girls' restroom unless we want to go into a different part of the different building. So I get away with pissing with the dudes, no issues. That's just good, personally, for me. It's a relief. Not having to worry about bathroom issues in the state of Minnesota in 2016. Yeah, no, fuck bathroom issues. But the fact that I'm starting to pass more, even in my own work environment with cisgender men who've always seen me as being a dude, it only reinforces that I am Devin, that everything that I've done has been for a reason, and that I'm progressing, and that I'm doing it in the right spot right now, because God knows I could be in a different job, doing different work, with not decent, laid-back human beings, and my life could be a living fucking hell just because of where I work. Nope, my job's been very supportive with me in everything that I do. They did not necessarily know that I had a revision, but it was very minor, and I'm going to be healed before I even go back to work. So good. Oh, the last thing that I wanted to mention is, since my name is Devin DeRoche, and and I'm going to be getting a new email address anyhow. I'm probably going to stop using this channel as my official channel for, well, Devin. I'm probably going to switch to having a new channel so that all of my updates will be more accurate and current and more associated to Devin who I am now versus Devin who started transitioning 7 years ago. Because different name, different face, I really don't necessarily know how to keep all those numbers aligned anymore. Because I was not on T, then I was on T, then I wasn't on T, then I was on T, and that was off for 2 years, and I'm back on for 4 months. Who knows where that's going to go? I really just kind of want a clean slate, so my next video is probably going to be an intro video. I'm probably going to upload all of my months on T currently since August 2016 with my post or my videos for being operated on, maybe my montage as well. But besides that, I'm probably just going to kind of start fresh with a new channel, and I hope to see you guys there with me. See you guys soon.